Welcome. We are here with Miss Christine. Hi, Christine.
Hi, Amanda.
Christine, you go by Chris, though, right?
Yes.
Oh, Miss Chris. How long have you been coming to see me at Vitality Health and Wellness?
I will be celebrating my first year with you guys.
I love that you say celebrating.
Yes.
I bet it's so exciting.
That's what it is.
But it is
Exactly what it is.
Okay, so a year ago, how'd you hear about us? Do you remember?
A good friend of mine, she happened to come over and we were just talking girl talk.
Yeah.
And I had mentioned a few things that I was experiencing at the time. And she said, "Do you want to feel good?" I mean, those were her words.
Yeah.
Do you? And I said, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And
who doesn't?
Right. And one thing led to another. And here I am.
Here you are.
And here I will stay.
Yeah, I love it. So do you mind my asking how old are you, my dear?
63.
63
years young.
That's
what I said.
Jinx.
Yes.
Jinx. What do you do? Are you still working?
I work full time. I own a venue, a wedding venue. I do flowers,
which is the most gorgeous wedding venue ever, by the way. Just side PG.
I do carpentry.
Keep it barbs. Look it up.
I do carpentry work with my husband.
I love that.
Just, farming, you name it.
Busy.
Yes, I'm very busy.
Very busy. You're a very go person.
Yes, I am.
Do you remember a year ago? How'd you feel a year ago? What were you and that girlfriend talking about?
Well, the fact that I had absolutely no energy. I wasn't sleeping, going through some hot flashes, the woman stuff that I didn't really necessarily enjoy.
Yeah. How long do you think, a year ago now, how long do you think you'd been suffering with all of that stuff?
Oh, a long time.
A long time.
A very long time. Not knowing that there was really an answer to these problems.
Yeah. Had you discussed these problems with anybody else before coming to see me?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
To no avail.
Yeah. Okay. Was it, were you heard? Were you, tell me a little bit about discussing your problems with other people.
Well, I believe that most women don't understand that there are answers.
Yes.
And there are ways to combat some of the things that you're going through, but you need a little bit of nudging, a little bit of direction, and a little bit of help.
Yeah.
And I think when I acknowledged that and I owned that, I was able to reach out to Vitality and understand that there was a real answer.
Yeah.
And I went for it. I'm so grateful to this day that I'm here. I've never felt better in my life.
I love it. How do you think that this has impacted not only you and your get up and go and but your life and your relationships, for example?
Well, first of all, my relationship with my husband has just been, just a complete turnaround, I should say. It's been very positive, and I'm very, again, grateful for that. But just
why be honest? And this is an honest question. I'm not menopausal yet. You're menopausal, right? Yes. So I give you, actually, let me tell you, what do I do for you here at Vitality? What do I do for you?
You give me hope. You give me hope. The reality, the truth is knowing that I've acknowledged that there are certain things that I can't control internally.
Yeah.
But you can recognize them, and you've kind of studied me a little bit and understand the need for what I need to move forward and to live.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. And I am living, girl. I'm living a good life. I'm living a great life.
What kind of treatment do I do for you?
I do pellets.
You do pellet therapy.
And that's just, that is truly an answer to so many of the issues that I was facing that I no longer face.
So I have you on testosterone replacement. I have you on low-dose testosterone replacement. I have you on estrogen replacement.
Yes.
And then we do a little progesterone at bedtime as well. How has pellet therapy, how has that impacted your marriage? I think that might be difficult for some people to understand. Hear me out. So you came into me feeling like, low energy, maybe low libido, maybe a little moody. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So tell me about how that was impacting your personal relationships or even your work or life in general. Well, aside from you just feeling like garbage, how did that make you in life?
Well, my work dictates high energy because it's from the beginning of the day to the end of the day.
Yes.
And the amount of responsibilities that I have to attend to are too many to list.
Yeah.
So with that, the energy soared. My libido was amazing. I mean, it just went through the roof. I mean, I could
Since you started pellets.
sure, and I didn't recognize that part of me, but I like it.
Yeah.
And
so that definitely
it affected everything.
Yeah.
It truly did.
Yeah.
And I recognized the change, and I felt the change, and it was a good feeling.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't like the same old, same old. There were recognizable changes. And that's what I can't say enough about, you know,
but did I change you as a person, or did we just give you back the person you were? Does that make sense? What I'm asking?
I think you enhanced the person that I was.
I love that.
And I became the person that I always was created to be, a beautiful person.
Yeah, that's right. You are a beautiful person.
Could now live the life that I was called to live.
That's right.
So that's how I feel.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Does your husband recognize the change within you?
Oh, absolutely. And you know, too, this is maybe sensitive to some people, but it shouldn't be.
No.
You know, I mean, that's how we were created.
That's right.
And
that's right.
We need to embrace that part of us, because it truly draws you very close.
You know, and libido and sex is very important to a relationship.
Absolutely.
And I don't care if you're 63, I don't care if you're 80, I don't care how old you are. When you are with somebody and you're spending your life with them, that intimacy is so important. And I think you and I have discussed previously about how you actually felt bad for your husband.
I did.
Because you didn't, and I often say to my new patients, you want to, but you just don't want to.
Absolutely.
And so then that negative impact on the husbands, because then I've seen some husbands, right? So I'll start with a female, and then the husband will come see me as a patient too, that they then take that to heart, and to women as well, that there's something wrong with me. And that's why my partner doesn't want to X, Y, or Z, right? Sure. So you recognized that too, right?
Absolutely.
That then coming here, restoring that libido, then has a profound impact on your relationship.
It's changed everything.
I love it.
It really has.
I absolutely love it. I have one question for you that I like to end everything with is, where do you think you would be had you not found us a year ago?
To be completely honest,
please,
I believe I would have been probably in a very dark place, very alone, with many unknowns attacking me, perhaps on every end.
Yeah.
And sad.
Yeah. Oh. I am so glad that you found us. I am so glad that you are not going to be alone in a dark place and so sad, because you were here with us.
Absolutely.
I love it, girl. I love it.
And I love you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming in and chatting with us so much.
It was my pleasure.